Far Cry 6, let's go! I was expecting a start menu or something, so I was going to start the stream when I was on that, but then it's just gone straight into this, so... Welcome to Yara. Well, we're not there yet, but, you know, in due course. This is ML Stone, and these are my 5 tips when starting out in Far Cry 6. Let's go. Oh, that sounds good. Let's do it. What the fuck? Are you serious? Now, if we get to the same checkpoint and the game crashes again...
I haven't ridden a horse since basic training.
Yeah, no, you said this earlier, love. We're gonna have to write a formal complaint to Ubisoft.
A few moments later.
Absolute god out here. Are you for real?
20 minutes later.
Okay, I don't actually know how to use this Supremo yet. Which one is it? None of these. Are you fucking kidding me? Right, so as you saw there, at the beginning I started experiencing some issues with the game crashing randomly on me at different points throughout the game. It was quite funny to see on stream, but obviously very frustrating for me. How I fixed that was lowering the graphics settings within game from high to medium. Shouldn't have really been an issue because I've got a good PC and graphics card, but hey, that seemed to fix it for me. There you go, free tip for you. Tip 1, Isla Santuario. I hope you appreciated the pronunciation there. This is a starter island where you're going to learn most of what you need to know for the rest of the game. Here, you're also going to meet Juan Cortez and your first unlockable amigo, a crocodile named Guapo, which means handsome in Spanish. Why I mention this is because Juan will give you your first Supremo.
This is a Supremo.
One of those cool backpacks. The Supremo actually brings me on to tip number 2, which is coming up in a second.
She does that too. Want me to make you the best.
Tip number 2, to upgrade your Supremo, you're going to need to find depleted uranium and bring it back to Juan. This isn't as hard as it first sounds, thanks to the fact Gus Fring, Anton Castillo, has thoughtfully left some next to every single anti-aircraft gun on the islands.
What's that?
If you clear out the guns, you're able to fly around in a helicopter or an airplane, which is obviously going to save you a lot of time instead of driving or riding a horse. So, there you go. Tip number 3, Alua Cave. There is a cave that you're going to find on the starter island called Alua Cave. I would recommend going here before you get off of the starter island. I don't know how much of a pain it would be to come back after the fact, but I obviously find it easier to do it to begin with. Anyway, going here and working through the cave, which isn't very long, and reading a letter that you're going to find at the end of the cave, is going to start a treasure hunt set of missions. There's 3 treasure hunt missions throughout the rest of the world, and completing all 3 of them is going to give you the best amigo in the game, a black-spotted panther named Oluso. I actually haven't unlocked Oluso as yet, but this amigo is a stealth takedown amigo, which will come in handy as you progress through the game and come up against harder bosses, etc. The actual missions, I've only done one of them so far myself, are a bit long-winded in terms of you have to go through another set of caves, going on zip wires and climbing up rocks, etc. There aren't any enemies to fight as far as I can say so far, having only done one. But yeah, I think the reward at the end of it is definitely going to be worth it. Tip number 4, camp upgrades. Once you've gone to your first area after the starter island and found your contact, you're going to be able to upgrade your camp. I strongly recommend you start with a hideout network, purely because this is going to give you a wingsuit, which is far better than the parachute for traveling distance when you jump out of a heli or a plane. Access to a wingsuit, oh yes. Tip number 5, saving military vehicles. You can actually save military vehicles by taking them back to a pickup location, which is the green icon on the map with a vehicle inside of it, and parking them there in the designated area. You can actually save non-military vehicles by simply scanning them with your phone, but unfortunately for tanks and military helis like I was trying to save, you're going to need to bring them all the way back to your pickup location. Yes. So there you have it, my 5 quick tips for starting out in Far Cry 6. I'm still playing this game at the moment, so I might make another video down the line with some additional information as I progress and learn new things. If you want to catch me live, feel free to check out my Twitch channel, which is in the description below. Also, just to say that this is my first time doing a video like this, so I would love to hear your feedback in the comments down below. Thank you, and catch you in the next one.